Well, hello friends. Today we are going to implement the fchown syscall, and that is a syscall that works like chown, but it operates on a file descriptor that's already open instead of taking the path name to the thing that you want to change the owner of. And of course, I'm bringing up the Linux main pages here, which is kind of a bad habit. Actually, I should probably be consulting the POSIX docs, but it's just how we did it now. So first thing we're going to do is make a little test program for this. So we'll make something called like the.cpp, whatever. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's just something that will make us a little file that we can then use fchown on. So this is probably going to have to run as root, actually, since we wanted to change owner. It's not something really that someone else could do. So let's just make a little test program for this. I'm going to say blah, blah, blah. I mean, actually, we don't even need to name those arguments. Okay, and then open maybe temp. Can even put it in the root, actually. Lol. I don't know. Okay, write, no, wait, what am I doing? Write only, create, control, and unis to them. All right, there we go. Oh, we need to pass the mode also, actually. So we'll just say that. Okay, and then we'll write something here. So how about we just write fd stir. I mean, let's just do this. Or why am I doing it this way? Oh, yeah, because I wanted the file descriptor, right? But there are easier ways to do this. So we are designing on the fly here, as you can see. So let's try that one more time. Wait, do I actually support this? Shit, now I'm worried. Probably I do. Yeah, okay, I do. Okay. Fprint, fchown. Just assert. Assertions. All right. Hello, friends. There we go. But before we close it, we're going to do something like what the heck is the thing? File now. Okay, and then we'll call fchown, fd. And what was the prototype? Owner and group. Right, so we'll say 300, 400. And we'll see how that works out. Okay, so then if rc is that, then we pair fchown. All right, and fail, otherwise it's all good in the neighborhood. Okay, then let's put that next to chown. So we fchown and ut get. Right. Cool. And the implementation of fchown is going to be very similar to chown, that we are just going to call a syscall, but instead of syscall chown, we'll call syscall fchown. And then let's go here and fchown. Okay. Right. Then we need to actually add this, so we can put it next to chown, because they're going to be very similar, except the first argument fchown is an int. And oops. This is called prototype in the process is also very similar, but I guess now the similarities are going to be ending. So let's see, chown. We can start with that. We'll say fchown. But now we have an FD, so we got to do something different here. So auto descriptor is file descriptor from FD. If no descriptor, return, hey, that was a bad file descriptor. Okay. And let's see, descriptor, do we have chown? No. Should we tell the descriptor to chown? If descriptor is, does it have an inode? Okay, so if we have an inode, then we can do inode chown git return 0. But otherwise, what do we say? What about fchown? I don't know what the error would be, something like that. Something? I mean, if it's not a file, socket, pipe, I don't know. We'll figure it out some other time, because right now we're just gonna make progress. We'll say eval. Okay. So basically, if the file descriptor refers to like a socket or a FIFO or a process tracer or something like that, then we will just say eval. Otherwise, we will try to chown the inode. Actually, does that give us some error? Well, it always succeeds, but we should probably still return it. So let's see, we'll do that. Okay. fchown. Let's try it. Let's build everything. I feel like maybe I'm totally missing something here, but basically we already have the mechanism to tell an inode who the owner should be. I'm just kind of wondering if it would make more sense to tell the file descriptor who the owner should be, and then file descriptor can figure out internally if it's valid to do a chown for the type of file that it's referring to or not, because it is a bit weird to make that decision here in the process class syscall handler. So maybe this should actually be like this instead, like descriptor chown, fchown, maybe chown, git. Yeah, maybe I like that better. Yeah, okay, so let's do it that way. There's no chown here, right? Yeah, we'll just add one. So, okay, result chown, git and okay, result file descriptor chown, git and if no inode, return eval. We have to construct cast. Okay, but now we know that we have an inode, so we can do that. I think maybe that's a bit nicer. So let's do it that way. Oops, a little extra white space there. Gotta recompile, make sure that it still works. Okay. Now what did we call that thing? fda. And I guess I can't open that because I'm not root, but root can. And then we ended up with the file lol and slash, and it's owned by 300 and 400. That's exactly what I wanted. So let's stat that just to see that everything looks right. UA 300, gate 400. Nice. And how about a sanity check? Can I remove it? No, I can't. That's right. But you can. Okay, cool. So that works. Let's do a patch review. Okay, so adding file descriptor chown, and if the file descriptor doesn't have an inode, then we just say, oh, that's not valid. I was thinking maybe we could say bad f, but no. That's supposed to be a bad file descriptor index, not like a bad actual file descriptor object. I think POSIX maybe calls these file descriptions, what I'm calling file descriptor here. So I'm thinking maybe it should be renamed, and then I think in POSIX, like, file descriptor is just an integer that is like an index into a table of file descriptions. But I'm gonna read it a little bit more to see if that makes sense, but that's sort of the idea that I'm getting. Okay, anyway, so we're adding chown to the file descriptor class, which is then what we're calling here from the syscall handler, fchown. So if we have a file descriptor, we just tell it, hey, this is your new owner, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the fchown prototype in the kernel, and dispatching the syscall index to the right place, adding the syscall to the table of syscalls, and here's the libc wrapper and the prototype for the libc wrapper. Okay, I think that's cool. So let's say kernel add fchown syscall. This looks like, I mean, I don't need to explain it. Cool. That's cool. So let's just see that one more time. It's fun to see things twice. So we go, FD doesn't work, yeah, because I'm not root. But if I do that, then this magical file shows up with the right owner and group. Cool. I think that's basically what I wanted to achieve here. That was a little easier than I expected, but it's all good. So if you made it this far, then I thank you for watching and for coming back and hanging out while I hack on this. And I hope to see you next time.